Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Primaris Hellblasters. These and the Intercessors, they've been a long time coming. I thought that they would arrive a couple of weeks after the main set arrived back in June, but now we're in August and we've had the Repulsor tank and we've had the Dreadnought and things like that. I honestly thought that they would arrive later and these would arrive first, but it is what it is. Let's have a little look in here. So one of these sets will set you back £35 for 10 of them. Initially I was expecting a box of 5 for sort of £25. It's a fire support sort of squad. That's what I was expecting. Now, like the Intercessors, there's 3 different types of plasma incinerators. You've got your normal plasma incinerator, which isn't actually on there at all. And it's not on there. But I will say it looks similar to the heavy one, but without the cabling. Okay, and it doesn't have this bit on the end. But that's your heavy plasma incinerator. You'll know it's heavy because it joins up to the power pack where there's extra things going on. There isn't a good picture of the power pack with those cables, but there we go. And then you get the assault plasma incinerator, which has some extra sort of canisters and a different targeting array at the top. It actually looks beefier, bigger than the standard plasma incinerator. And it also comes with plasma pistols, bolt pistols, and so on. So let's unbox this then. I think I guessed about 4 sprues, and there are 4 sprues. We'll just say that the instruction booklet is going to be very similar to the Intercessor one. Plenty of options. I do like some of the leg poses, actually better than the Intercessors. So there you go. Yeah, I like that one. That's quite good. And that one. So plenty of options. Even got a pointy hand. You just change the front and the bottom of the incinerators to make them the different types, it seems. Then you've got the rules, which I'll talk about more in the review. You get your transfer sheet, Ultramarines, it seems. You get all your 10 bases, 32mm, and then you get your sprues. Now, straight away, that's a duplicate, and that's a duplicate. So, we'll just take those duplicates out, and we'll concentrate on these individually. So, let's have a look at this sprue first. It's got all of your shoulder pauldrons there. Bit of a shame. Doesn't look like there's any variation. You got 12 there, and obviously on the other sprue you'd have another 12. You got 24. Would have been nice to see some variation, but I'm sure that you get a fair few in the Intercessors, so you might be able to just swap them about. It seems that the only difference here is just these 2, which I'm assuming is for the Sergeant. All the others are the same. Would have been nice to see some with extra armour in terms of the little bobbles and things that they have on them now and again. Legs look quite straightforward. As I said, with the plasma incinerators, you've got these different add-ons, so you can change it to the heavy with these add-ons, and with the attachments that go on the power packs. You've got some purity seals dotted about. You've got a fair few heads. 5 helmet heads on this sprue and 5 on the other, so yes, you can make 10 helmeted ones, but you get a whopping 14 helmetless heads, so you can definitely equip all of your Hellblasters without helmets if you want to. It seems that Games Workshop have gone with more with helmets, but there's nothing stopping you from having them helmetless, spraying part of their mouths chrome, and obviously supercharging all their plasma incinerators while shouting "Witness me" for the full effect. So that's that sprue. Let's have a look at the other one. So this has all your power packs. They look exactly the same as your standard Intercessor ones. You got some more cabling that's going to be difficult to sort of keep track of. Might be worth, if you're going for heavy plasmas, to follow the instructions and number up, because they do look slightly different, this cabling. You got a pointy hand going on there. You got another sort of straight arm. I assume you just attach. Oh no, you don't. You've got some outstretched arms already. Maybe you put the pointy hand on the end of that, possibly. But yeah, here you go, you got some different arms. It's nice to see, instead of them just copying that and putting a plasma pistol, they've actually done an iron hands and put a completely artificial hand on. Obviously this guy's supercharged his plasma pistol before and it's blown his entire arm off. Yeah, you get some front armour sections. They're all the same though, with the winged skull. And you get some more heads there. I included them in my calculation. You get 3 helmetless ones there, and you get these. These look pretty good. I'd say you might be able to use these for the intercessors, but they've got sort of the plasma canister ammunition things, or venting, or whatever they're called, I don't know. But you've got those all attached as one, so you just attach them to the waist or whatnot, and they look like the targeting extra bits that you put on the top of the incinerators if you want them to be assault incinerators. So there you go, they're the 2 sprues. Obviously they're then duplicated, so you get double the amount of parts that you see here. What I'll do is I'll go through the rules and things once I've built the models. I'm still undecided whether to have them all as heavy. Normal plasma incinerators are pretty decent, and obviously I've already got 5 of them, but I'd probably like to mix it up a bit. So I might pick 5 assault and 5 heavy, and then I've got 5 of each kind. I don't play many games, so the models I make aren't usually affected too much by their rules. I'd always choose variety over function in my case anyway. Okay, thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.